Yeah. It is poetry night. Yeah.
With the Valley's Journey.
The Valley's Journey.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
Yeah. Got another banger for y'all tonight.
I hope y'all ready. And another one.
Yeah. Y'all, we got two. We got two of them for y'all tonight. I got some comments below that said, bring a little bit more. We want a little bit more. So we say, hey, like X say, X gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. May you rest in peace. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. But yeah, we have one poem titled Ankh. That's A-N-K-H, Ankh of Life. And then we have another poem, y'all, called The Other 11. Yeah, the other poem is titled The Other 11, authored by myself, Morris Valley. But before we get too far, we want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And we need y'all to share it out.
Share it out.
Yeah. Each one tell one so we can spread this thing a little further.
Oh, yes.
We all about expansion over here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
And get this thing popping. But yeah, it's a vibe, y'all.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Wednesday night vibe.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if you guys like my husband's poems, we want you to put down below some fire flames.
Fire?
Fire.
Yeah. Put them flames down below and comment with them fire flames if y'all think it's fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get this thing started?
I'm ready to get to it.
You ready to get to it?
I'm ready to get to it.
All right, y'all. We're going to kick this thing off with, matter of fact, we're going to start this with the Ankh of Life. Then we're going to end it with the other 11. All right. Ankh of Life. Reduced to a symbol at a hospital emergency, I know your sign. Descending from ancient Egypt, formerly known as Kemet. Remember the time? The Ankh represents the vaginal canal and the sperm is the boat. Esoterically, it's the sun crossing the equatorial line, bringing forth life from its source. Yet as humans, we travel the spiritual walls of a woman to produce life, fornicating and demoralizing our spiritual temple, refusing to take a wife. This sexual bond of love, making it spiritual in its essence. To bring forth life through the canal of a woman is truly a blessing. The circle of the Ankh representing the ovary long before there existed a cross. The hieroglyph on the walls of the pharaohs explaining why we are lost. Let's return to love as a spiritual family and condemn every evil vice. Let's hold high our devotion to reincarnation through our woman as the ancient Ankh of Life.
Yeah. Woo! Look.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, yes, baby.
Let's do it quick before we jump. We don't want to just jump off into the other one too fast. Let's break down this Ankh. A-N-K-H. Some of us are familiar with the Ankh, some of us are not. For our spiritual symbol of the Ankh was reintroduced to us in this Western world through the inception of America as a cross. And therefore, they made it a Christian nation, which was a derivative from the Ankh, A-N-K-H, from our ancestors. And the Ankh actually had an internal and external explanation to it. For symbols only denote a meaning of something, just like, a stop sign on the corner. It's a sign up there that means stop, but it's red to get your attention.
Exactly.
But the Ankh, it is a symbol that represents life. And the reason why I brought up the emergency room and things of that nature, it still exists today in the form of life. So when you go to the hospital and you see it's actually an Ankh symbol. It looks like a cross with the circle on the top. At the emergency room on the signs, you guys, I don't care what city, what state you're in, what town, the emergency room always has the Ankh on the emergency room sign, which is a symbol of life. But they don't tell you where it is anciently from, for it is still on the hieroglyphs in the wall of our ancient ancestors. And that symbol actually is the circle on the top represents the ovary of the woman. And the vertical line going up is the canal that leads to the ovary via the vaginal walls or the canal of the woman. So there's a spiritual story behind the Ankh, which we must travel forth in a spiritual manner to bring forth the type of life that we choose to bring forth. Or you can have an evil spirit in yourself and create an evil environment for that child. You know, so that was what that Ankh of Life.
Ankh of Life.
Yeah, the Ankh of Life, y'all. That's what that poem was about.
I need 3 more snaps. Ooh, my husband be dropping some gems, you guys.
Man, y'all comment below. Y'all let us know. Was it fire? Let us know below. Y'all comment below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share us out. Let me drop that in there right quick. Before we jump into this next one, y'all.
Yes.
Now, this next one is called The Other 11. Yeah. I'm going to leave y'all with this one. I thought this one needed to be said going out the door, y'all. The Other 11. We're all in need of love under new management. Since our government distracts us with media, killing us, maintaining its statuses. We're all packaged like produce waiting to be devoured with our stationary beliefs. Waiting on salvation to come to us instead of saving ourselves from grief. Waiting on holidays to never be holy days, going broke on gifts. Worshipping what you know not, ignoring our ancestral blueprints. Claiming freedom you don't possess beyond the value of your accounts. Speaking of God, knowing our hearts, knowing nothing of what love's about. We should need a reverend to revere the same God which reigns over all men. We are all asleep, ignorant to Amun-Ra, saying prayers ending amen. Who's willing to put in the work internally, opposing the world against true heaven? We seem proud to be black in February, but what about the other 11? Yeah.
My brother.
Talk to me.
Ooh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just have to say something. You guys, my husband wrote both of these poems while he was grilling. I'm not lying.
Waiting on the fire, y'all.
Wait, you guys, both of them. It's like it's natural for him.
Y'all know how y'all put the lighter fluid on the charcoal and y'all wait on to get that little gray film on top. My barbecuers know what I'm talking about. Y'all wait on that gray film to cover that charcoal a little bit, got that consistent fire, you know, and make sure you got all that lighter fluid burnt off before you get that meat on the grill. That time span is what it took me to push these 2 poems out.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So, but I like to leave myself open as an instrument, y'all. I take in everything around me like a sponge, and I filter it out. You know, and it's okay. I learned it's okay to do that because it's not what goes into you that makes you evil. It's what comes out of you. So we have to be filters, and a lot of us are blaming the things that come to us because we don't have the mental aptitude to break down things that are no good. Or a filter that's backed up with too many things that's bad only gets worse when the filter's no good. So, hey, I'm a sponge, y'all. And I allow myself to be an instrument, and I do it with words and the rhythm of words in life. And I put it on paper, y'all. It's a gift. It comes like that. And you know, one who doesn't share their gift loses that gift, loses that talent. There's a scripture say, you know, what good is it to have a candle and put it up under the bed and it doesn't shed light to the rest of the room? You know, you share that light. You know, so yeah, but the other 11, y'all, man, that came to me. I had to read it again myself after I wrote it, y'all. It just came to me. Yeah, we're all in need of love under new management, you know, and we're waiting on holidays to be holy days, you know, going broke on gifts, y'all. I don't know, babe. I'm gonna share it. I don't want to go too much. I don't want to turn this into something else, y'all. We want to keep the vibe.
Yeah.
But what is that? Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 5 in the Old Testament. It said, beware of the heathens that cut down trees of wood in forests and decorate them with silver and gold, for it is not in them to do good nor evil. Be not them, for they are not about what they speak of. So this is where I was going. All these things and what's going on around me, the timing of things around me, just the environment, what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, what I'm knowing is what I vibe to put this poem down. That's what me bringing up the going broke on gifts, for we following the ways of the heathens. For the ways of the heathens are to cut down trees and decorate them with silver and gold. Many of you, I didn't even know, that was even in the Old Testament, because I'm seeing Christmas trees all over the place. So, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, our ancestral blueprint is what we need to return to. We need to understand the word God is very vague. And if you're looking at the Thesaurus or Webster Dictionary, it is that which you devote your time and your faith to. And it could be anything. But many of us are saying we are following God. But what God? 400 years ago, we was calling the man God. We got to make sure we ain't doing the same thing. On that note, y'all.
Yes.
I want y'all to stay positive. And right now, man, and before I close this, I brought up the 400 years, but hey, just like you ain't got to be in jail to be doing time, you ain't have to be a slave 400 years ago to be a slave now. A lot of us in these communities are mixed up. There's a plethora, a mixture of us, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, Latino, all in the same community, suffering the same downfalls. And we're not understanding the commonality of oppression that's holding us down collectively. For we're being called minority, but yet we're the majority, but our minds make us minorities because we can't unite. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and close this off, y'all.
Until next time, you guys.